What I want to talk about today is the future. How many of you think the world will have flying cars by 2030 or 2050? Well, let me tell you something. I don't think flying cars will be actually on the market until probably the mid to late 2090s. I mean, we have flying cars now, but there are a lot of safety procedures we have to overlook, and there's some things that we cannot fathom yet that need to be safety for like up in the skies. Because there's a lot of car accidents down here on the ground. But what happens when there's car accidents above the ground? It's not gonna be very safe, and we have to overlook that. So yeah, I think by 2030 we're still gonna have vehicles on the ground, and by 2050 we may have some hover vehicles or vehicles that are still on the ground. But the thing is, technology is going to still progress because look at the year 1950s. The 1950s, they had technology, but it wasn't that advanced. And look at the year 2000 technology. We can still advance while we are still on the ground. But yeah, but in the 21st century, we are going to progress a lot. Like we're gonna have like nanochips, like we already do now, but we're gonna have advanced nanochips that will be implanted in our heads probably. We're gonna have mind reading technologies that are built in the cameras. We're gonna have transparency technology. And did you know that in the 2011 to 2020 era, 2020, yeah, 2011 and 2020 era is the bendable technology. Like we're getting smartphones that are starting to bend, curved TVs. We're getting a lot of things that are bending and that are bendable displays. And I think that this is a cool era because we never had an era of bending like this. And I think it's going to be really great for people to know that what's going to be in the 2020 era. I mean, we're advanced right now, but what's going to be in the next era? Is there going to be transparent TVs? We don't know. But there's one thing I do know is that they're actually developing a cure for HIV, AIDS, of course, and they're developing a lot of cures that are not really being tested right now, but they're being developed. We know about how to do this, but we got to apply it in this reality. Like we already know which medicines go, and we already know which chemicals go with each other. We just need to apply it into reality, and this will take a long time. I mean, this will be a long progress of medicine. Like this will probably come out in probably mid 2020s. So yeah, no one really knows. And then in 2015, we're supposed to be having a curved TV that is supposed to make it to where you could bend the TV to any, like which way you want, like bend it which way you want, And I'm thinking, we're advancing so fast, and it's so quickly. Like in the 21st century so far, from the year 2000 to 2014, in those 15 years we've advanced so much. I mean, in the 20th century, it would take about 40 years for them to advance so quickly, like we're advancing now. It's just unbelievable. Um, and don't worry, I am gonna be doing funny videos soon. Like, I am very embarrassed to make anything funny, because people always laugh at me, but in a bad way, and I don't know what to do. But things I'm starting not to care anymore, and I'm getting to be really happy about that. Well, I guess I've been doing this video for 5 minutes now, so I guess I'll let you go. Alright, bye.